Hello and welcome to Goddess Resurrection. My name is Britta and I am your host. And today's episode is on Learn to Feel Emotions. And we will dive into 3 keys that will help you into your emotional intelligence. Because let's face it, emotional intelligence is the way of the new earth. And we were not given that emotional intelligence because we were suppressed as children. We were taught not to feel, or, oh, no, you don't need to feel that. Oh, don't be silly. Or, no, don't cry. Don't cry. Let me help you. Don't cry. Don't cry. Right? And it's not to blame anybody, it's just to acknowledge that our parents didn't know better because they weren't taught emotional intelligence. So, before we dive in, hello, gorgeous sister. I hope all is well. It is so good to see you. um, let's go ahead and let's join in the breath. Go ahead and eyes open and focus onto the breath. Nice, deep, slow in and exhales. Let yourself stay connected to the breath. Eyes open. Continue with whatever it is that you're doing while you're breathing, while you're staying connected to the breath, because your breath is everything. Your breath is everything. You know, when you're not breathing, right, and you're just going about your day and you're just thinking and doing and externally focused, your body, of course, breathes for you, right? It's a subconscious mechanism. It's a bodily function that you will just get the oxygen in that your body needs. The second you start focusing onto your breath, the second you are the one in and exhaling, the second you're actually taking charge. Because when you're the one in and exhaling, that brain function immediately shifts to the frontal lobe. And so that's cognitive thinking, cognitive choice, meaning it puts you immediately in charge. The second you are taking that deep breath, the second that you are really focusing onto your breath and you're the one in and exhaling, you are taking your power back. You're taking your power back. So remember your breath. Know that that is the difference between autopilot, running old stories, running old coping mechanisms, allowing for old energies to run the show, versus you choosing to be right present, right in charge, right in connection with yourself, knowing that, okay, I do have a choice. I could think that's this way or that way. I can choose this way or that way, right? No, you have a choice the second you focus onto the breath. And from here, let's dive in, because this is important when it comes to the emotions. No matter how healed you are, no matter how far you've come, emotions are necessary, a necessary experience to this human life. There is no escaping emotions. There is no suppressing emotions. Of course, people do it all the time, but it doesn't have good effects. It doesn't have positive effects, right? We know this. We know that emotions store. We know emotions that are not processed will burst out in the worst ways, right? Usually men scream and get angry and even violent. And women cry, and sometimes they get aggressive and yell and scream as well, right? But this is the only way in which our society has allowed emotion to be expressed. Anger. Yet, anger is just an umbrella emotion. We need to remember that anger is always a sign for that there is a lot more underneath the surface. Anger is only an umbrella emotion. And so emotions piggyback. That's the interesting thing about emotions, right? Emotions never go away, no matter how much we suppress, no matter how much we stuff away, no matter how much we try to avoid or resist. Emotions don't go away. They stuff into the body. They stuff into the organs. They stuff into our cells. And not only will they come out in the most inopportune and explosive way, they fester. Emotions fester. We know emotions cause illness. Modern medicine has confirmed this for a long time, right? So stress, as we all know, the number one ager. Remember, there is nothing in the cell structure that says we have to age, and there's nothing in the cell structure that says we have to get sick. It is the stressors of life. It is unprocessed emotion. It is, of course, unhealthy lifestyle, pollution, right? It all plays into it, obviously. But emotions are so misunderstood. And it doesn't mean you're not spiritual. This path, this goddess embodiment, feminine energy path of you embodying your divinity, of you being in your soul communication, it does not protect you from feeling. On the contrary, people say, oh, the spiritual path is, it's like, yeah, it makes it easier. Oh, it's for the weak. Oh, they can't handle life. It couldn't be further from the truth. It couldn't be further from the truth, because to take this path means complete transparency with self. It means complete, deep honesty with self. And as you all know, once you say yes to your soul, once you say yes to your healing, once you say yes to your light, you're going to go through purging. Many go through the dark night of the soul, right? The dark night of the soul is when you get cracked open. And sometimes the person doesn't even say yes. And it's happening all the time right now, right? It's simply the soul deciding it's time. Especially right now that we're ascending, especially right now that we're heading into the new earth. People, souls, two people are meeting and boom, they get activated because they are contracted to do that for each other, to crack open and boom, all of the purging, all of the lessons, all of the karma. Well, maybe not all of it, but as much as the soul can get out is being purged at this time. Now, therefore, feeling is the recipe to your greatness. Feeling your emotions is the recipe into your strengthening. Feeling is the recipe into you developing capacity to feel. Feeling is necessary. Processing your emotions is necessary for you to clear the way into your intuition. You cannot be connected to yourself and know your soul's communication when there's tons of unprocessed emotion in the way. Right? So it's very, very, very important to choose to be unconditional with yourself. Choose to be so parental with yourself, because that's really a part of the healing work. It's inner child work, right? An aspect to inner child work, and it's also an aspect to shadow work. To learn to, let's get into the keys, right? The 3 keys. The first key is you validating yourself. You being unconditional, you being parental with yourself, right? You want to learn to say to yourself, it's okay to feel. It's okay to feel. It's okay. You giving yourself permission to feel. You saying to yourself, it's okay to feel. It's okay. It's okay. You're feeling. It's okay. It's good. It's good. It's good. Right? We don't want to continue this messed up relationship to emotions where we don't ever want to tell a child to stop crying. We don't ever want to tell a child to stop feeling, or that it's bad to feel, or, oh, they shouldn't feel this. Oh, you shouldn't feel this. No, we must be very unconditional with our children in terms of emotions, and that, yes, oh, you're feeling that. Oh, it's okay. Come here, baby. Come here. It's okay to feel. It's okay to feel. It's okay to feel. It's okay to cry. It's okay. You're feeling upset. Yeah, I understand. It's okay to feel. It's okay. Right? To really validate to children as well as to yourself, right? You get to be your own parent now. You get to be your own validation now that you most likely didn't get, not from your parents or this society. It's okay to feel. Get into the habit and bring the breath into it. Remember your breath. Remember, it takes you out of the fight flight. It takes you out of the subconscious. It takes you out of autopilot, right into the frontal lobe, in charge, cognitive choice to make in the moment. Breathe and validate to yourself. It's okay to feel. It's okay to feel. It's okay. It's okay. I'm feeling this way. It's okay. There is no need to fix it. There is no need to stop it. You just keep letting yourself feel for as long as necessary. Okay? Validate yourself. The first key into your emotional intelligence. Now, the second key is don't act from emotion. I've said this 1,000 times before. It's the hardest thing to do. The hardest thing to do, because as soon as we're emotionally flooded, as soon as we're emotionally triggered, the thinking starts, the physical reactivity starts, right? We're so deeply patterned to react from emotion. And every single one of us in a different way, because we've all had different childhoods, because we've all had different upbringings, right? And so you probably even have different ways of reacting in different scenarios to different emotions. You know, some emotion may trigger victim memory, another emotion may trigger ego, needing to run away or needing to grasp or needing to be aloof. So feeling is very layered. Feeling is very layered, but let's come back into, you want to validate yourself, right? You want to give yourself the permission to feel. Let yourself know that it's totally okay to feel. It's good to feel. It's healthy to feel. We want to learn to be unconditional with the human experience. We want to learn to be unconditional with the emotional experience. That's why we are here. Emotional energy is the glue of karma and dharma. Let me remind you that karma is you, whatever you've done to another being, whatever you've made another being feel, knowingly or unknowingly, you get to experience in return. What goes around comes around. It's in the karmic and in the dharmic way, right? Because karma is whatever you've made another being feel in a hurtful, painful, disappointing way, or whatever you've made another being feel in the positive, happy, relieved, supported way. So we get to have everything come back to us. One of the basic universal laws. Now, therefore, emotions are something that we have to pay attention to. We have to learn to now not only validate ourselves, not only give ourselves permission and parent ourselves, healing ourselves, healing our inner child through this validation, because it's not for anybody to validate you, but you. You are your own parent. You don't want for anybody else to parent you but you. You have to become your own parent. You've got to become your own mom, and you've got to become your own dad. Okay? So to validate yourself, don't try to fix it. Don't immediately go into solution, right? Number 2 is don't think, don't speak, don't act from it. Your brain is going to want to fix it. Your brain is going to want to find a solution. Your brain is going to want to blame the situation on somebody or yourself. Your brain is going to immediately want to go into intellectualizing as to why you're feeling this way and what are you going to do about it. And your body is immediately going to go into reaction as to running away or grasping or freezing, right? Fight, flight. The body and the ego is trained to react with fight, flight, freeze in the event of emotional flooding. Now, this is when we need to become so emotionally intelligent that we recognize that this is what's happening and that it's okay that it's happening. But by using the breath, by bringing the breath into the equation, we're now in this moment taking our power back. We know what's happening. And we also know that we get to change it, right? By coming back into the breath, bringing it right back into the frontal lobe, taking your power back, being in charge of the experience, you now realize, okay, this is what's happening. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling very uncomfortable. I'm feeling very overwhelmed. I'm feeling like I want to get out of my skin. I feel like I need to just, go out and scream at somebody, whatever the reaction is. But in this moment, all you have to do is stay in the breath and stay present to what it is that is happening within yourself and keep coming back to it's okay to feel. It's okay to feel this, right? Keep confirming, keep validating to yourself. You hug yourself. It's okay to hug yourself. It's okay to do this, Breathe, breathe, hug yourself, give yourself permission to feel, but remind yourself that we're not going to react from it. We're not going to react from it because that's just reinforcing the old pattern. We do not react from the old pattern. You come back into the breath over and over again. Remember, you need to stay in charge now. You need to stay in control through the use of the breath and just be with it. Be with the discomfort. Don't think into it. You can say to yourself, oh, I've got to stay in the breath. You can say to yourself, oh, it's okay to feel. You can say to yourself, oh, I'm really feeling hurt. I'm really feeling upset. I'm really feeling angry, whatever it is. That's it. That's it. You don't go into the why or whom or what. No, you don't go into needing to call or text or email or blame or scream. No, you don't go into reaction mode. No choice is to be made from emotional flooding unless you're in an emergency. You can ask that to yourself. Is this an emergency? Am I in an emergency situation? If you're not in an emergency situation, you do not react. You do not react. It doesn't matter about anybody else but yourself. This is your emotional purging. This is your opportunity to get emotional energy out. You must just breathe and feel. Remember to validate yourself. Remember to use the breath to stay in charge. The second you lose your breath, you give away your power. You're back on autopilot. You have to stay connected to your breath. It's okay, I'm feeling this way. It's okay. Take it for a walk, punch a pillow, do jumping jacks in the yard. It doesn't matter. Get it out. Stop yourself from thinking. Stop yourself from reacting. Just be in the emotional experience. Give yourself permission to feel over and over and over again. Remind yourself to breathe over and over and over again, because this is golden opportunity for purging and for breaking the pattern. We're breaking the pattern. Give yourself that opportunity. Give yourself this gift of learning to feel. Learn to feel and you become strong. Learn to feel and you're building capacity for feeling. Goddess has tremendous capacity for feeling. Tremendous. She has to. Goddess feels deeply, but she never reacts from emotion, and that's her strength. And that's your sovereign presence, to feel deeply, but never act from it. And that's going to turn you into a leader. And that's you embodying your goddess. You feel everything. You just don't react from it. You make your choice later when you're emotionally clear again. Not while charged, not while flooded. No, 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 no. This is your choice to deepen, because the more that you choose to feel unconditionally, staying in charge, using the breath, staying in control of yourself, not letting yourself react, using the breath, the more you are building. It's a building, it's a muscle building. It's like freaking going to the gym. It's emotional strengthening. It's healing your inner child at the same time. And it's purging all of the old emotional energy, because you now get to embody more light in its place. I can't even tell you how valuable unconditional, conscious feeling is. It's the most powerful thing that you can do for yourself. So validate, right? Validate to yourself. It's safe to feel. It's okay to feel. Give yourself permission to feel. Give yourself physical support, right? The body responds to it very well. Just, pat yourself, hug yourself. The body sometimes needs a little extra. Don't react from it, right? Again, the way to keep yourself from reacting: breath, pet your body, hug yourself, give yourself that support so that you can stay fully in charge through this purging moment. And then number 3 is do not discriminate emotion. People want to feel good. Everybody wants to feel good. Now, when we only want to feel good, have you ever noticed it goes away? Like we don't even get a feel good anymore. We don't even get to feel happy anymore. Because when we're chasing whatever makes us feel good, it actually makes us feel bad. So it's that roller coaster of, wanting to get to that high, wanting to get to that feel good, only wanting to feel good, discriminating the other emotions, discriminating feeling bad or sad or angry or fearful, right? Whatever the emotion is, when we're avoiding the bad feelings, the uncomfortable feelings, and we try to get out of those into feeling better, trying to make ourselves feel better, we become numb. We numb out. We cannot feel only good and never bad. It's not possible. It's all tied in together. Emotions are a package deal. The more that you allow yourself to feel discomfort when it happens, the more you are unconditional with it, the more you open your capacity to feeling by just letting yourself be in that moment. It's not going to kill you. The more you will have happy moments, joyous moments, light moments, bright moments. See, it opens up all of the range. The more that you build capacity to feel, the more you're feeling the good, the lighthearted, the free, the ease, right? So do not discriminate emotion. Do not try to get away from uncomfortable emotions. When you catch yourself looking for that quick fix, when you catch yourself chasing the feel good, when you catch yourself the way in which you make yourself feel good, whether it's smoke, drink, food, sex, shopping, no matter what it is, social media, whatever it is for you, that is your moment to pause, come back into your breath, take your power back, and don't do the quick fix. Don't do the external feel good, but instead stay right here and get into why. What were you escaping in the moment? What were you chasing? What were you looking for? What was meant to solve something or fill a void within you? You come right back to this, right back to it's okay to be. It's okay to just be. It's okay to not fix. It's okay to not fill a void. It's okay to not chase. It's okay. It's okay. Give yourself permission to feel. Give yourself permission to be with whatever is. It doesn't even have to be an intense flooding in this motion. It's more about pattern breaking, right? So when it comes to this emotional discrimination, and when it comes to chasing the feel good by something external, you are reinforcing an escape. You are reinforcing an old wound. You are reinforcing this old addiction, pattern, coping mechanism that is only masking vulnerability, sadness, fear, lack, old trauma rising. So pay attention to that, right? You have to be so in your self-awareness. You have to be so in your transparency with yourself that when you catch yourself needing to get yourself to a better place, needing to fix in a way that you feel better for a second, because you know it's only going to be a quick fix. Back into the breath, back into the breath, back into the frontal lobe, back into taking your power back into being in charge, back into being in front of the choice. It's okay to be a little uncomfortable. It's okay to sit with the discomfort. It's okay to sit with the anxiety. It's okay to sit with the fear. It's okay to sit with the whatever it is for you in the moment. Just come back to give yourself the pat, give yourself the hug, back into the breath. The breath brings you right back into the frontal lobe, charge, being in charge of you. And you just stay there, breathe through it. It might not be huge flooding, it's subtle, right? The more that you allow yourself to feel, the more you're getting into the subtle feelings, the addictions, the deeper patterns, right? You want to get into all of those. And by doing this, by being unconditional with feeling, validating yourself and giving yourself the support and using the breath very consciously, you are just clearing through the patterns deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Just keep going, just keep going, just keep going deeper and deeper and deeper through the layers. because that's goddess work. That's goddess work. You want to get so deeply opened, building your capacity to feel that you are in touch with yourself to the deepest levels, that you feel your intuition, because emotions cloud your intuition. They cloud the way, they block the way. You want to be so open that all of your sensory is open. You feel, you know, you sense, you see, you register everything. And that is goddess work. Because goddess doesn't fear emotion. It's just energy. This is all just an illusion. But she knows she's here to feel. She must feel because it's her gift, it's her powers. It's all part of the feminine energy, right? It's all part of being that attuned, that receptive through the feminine energy. So open, so clear, so connected that nothing escapes you. You're in constant communication with your higher self. You're in constant communication with your soul through intuition, through reading the energy, reading the room, knowing, sensing, feeling. You get hits on everything. And that's, my darling, you stepping into the new earth. Because that's when you are ready to manifest your new earth. Feel, feel, feel. Feeling is healing. Emotions are the salt and pepper of life. Emotions are incredible. The more that you learn to feel big emotions, the subtle emotions, the discomfort of the body, right? Whatever it is, the more that you stay with the stronger you become. The stronger you become. I kid you not. Try me and let me know how it goes. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And I am grateful for you and your energy and your time and your presence on this channel. And from here, as always, I am sending love and light blessings to you and yours. Hugs and kisses. Ciao for now.